Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and the lecture series of the game development using Unity engine. In the last lecture, I had explained you how do we translate the game object using arrow keys. So this is my design. Right? This design is in the first video of this playlist. You can see the video to design this scene. Now in this video we will see how do we use Vector3 class in Unity. So without wasting of time, let us start with the script. So first go to the assets. We have in assets we have a script folder. Right click, create C# script. Now this is my again movement script, but this time I am doing a movement using Vector3 class. So I am giving movement Vector3. So now this is my script. Just double click on this script. It will launch a Microsoft Visual Studio. So this is my Microsoft Visual Studio. Here we have a empty script with the default code. Just wait for some time. Now this is my script. So first we will declare an object of Vector3. So do remember students, Vector3 is a class my vector semicolon. Vector3 is a class which is available in Unity engine, so that we can deal with the three coordinate system X, Y and Z. So this is my declaration. Now I am declaring a rigid body object, rigid body, and I am giving a name as rigid body. So these are the two declaration. Now in the start method we initialize these two variable, my vector equals to new Vector3, and Vector3 has a three parameters X, Y and Z. So within bracket we will write 10 unit along x-axis and 0, 0. That means it will move the game object 10 units along x-axis. Then same way rigid body, to initialize the rigid body, get component within bracket. This is the initialization code of the rigid body. Now we also declare one more variable which is my public variable, public float speed, and again this is my 2f. So this is a declaration. ये हमारा declaration code है, and then we are initializing this code. Now next step is to translate the game object. Suppose I want to translate the player 10 units along x-axis when we press the key X. So as we all know, there is a key X on keyboard. So first of all we will get access to this key. So we write if input is a class dot get key. Get key is a method of the class input. Then we can access key code dot X. See, so with the help of this code we are accessing the key X. You can access any key code. You just write the key character after the key code dot. After the dot you will write this key character. So when user press X key, we translate the game object. So now there is in the last video we translated the game object using a transform dot translate method. This time I am using a second method of translation, which is your rigid body dot velocity. You can translate the game object using a rigid body. What is rigid body? It is an object of rigid body and then we are using a property of rigid body called as velocity, and then my vector into speed. So now this will translate the game object along x-axis 10 units, right, when we press the key X. Execute the game. Just click on this play button. Okay, now here we have a public property speed, so we can control the speed of this player. Suppose I am giving a 0.2, so this will move the game object very slowly when we press the X. See, I am pressing the key X, it is moving. Suppose इसको मैंने चेंज किया. See, so in this way you can translate the game object using a different keys. So X will move the game object 10 units, which is multiplied by the speed variable, and then we also have one more thing. We can multiply this with the most important time dot delta time. Now go to the Unity. It is compiling the script. Now again click on play. Okay. Now press X. See, we can increase this speed of the variable. I am giving a 10. See, or you can increase the speed to 50. So in this way we can translate the game object using Vector3 class. So यहाँ पे we are accessing the key X. Now just copy and paste. I am using key D, and here we are declaring another vector, comma, my vector 1, and again we initialize this vector, my vector 1 equals to new vector 3. Now this time I am moving the game object -10 along x-axis. This is my vector 1. Now in this we write my vector 1 and time dot delta time. So when we press the key D, it will move the game object backward direction, opposite of x direction. So again compile the script. Just wait. So when we press, suppose this is my speed 40, when we press X it will move forward, when we press D it will move backward, X and D. So in this way we can access any key and we can move the game object in all the direction. So this is a script for Vector3 class. I hope you understood this session. Thank you so much.